I had a Red
Shows
Bull.
show sponsored by Celsius Energy.
No, 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 no. The show is sponsored by Red Bull, the far superior energy drink, which I had this morning.
No, fuck that. Red Bull. I can never hate against Red Bull. That's the OG, but Celsius has taken the crown.
I remember you taking Red Bull naps. I remember you would
Curly,
chug a Red
curly.
Bull and then take a
Oh,
nap.
you remember those?
Yeah.
Austin, did I ever tell you about that?
First of all, it's curly from now on. But no, what are you talking about? You would
Oh, actually, on that point, I want to decide my name now. I've done some brainstorming, and I don't want to be Curly.
This guy thinks he has a right to self-determination.
I
Yeah.
get to pick. It's my
Hey,
name. I get to pick
hey,
what my name is.
hey, fuck up, Curly.
Hey, there we go.
That's
There
what
we
I
go.
say, dude. You can't steal my line. Your line is it's a bowl, dude. It's a bowl.
Oh, also, Austin, as to my audio quality, we're in the middle of moving here, so my mic's somewhere around. I'm keeping an eyes peeled, but it might be in the bedroom, which is where I'm going to end up anyway.
Okay. Well, save all your funniest retorts for when you've got the mic, I guess.
I heard you.
No, I'm
Anyway,
just playing. Do whatever you want. I'm just playing. Yeah, go ahead.
I want my name to either be Rusty or
Rusty.
Chad Savage. You guys can.
We're not calling you Chad Savage every time we address you, are you?
Okay, fine. You can just call me Chad, but
Yeah.
the implication is my full name is Chad Savage.
Yeah, like we can say at the beginning of episodes, like we're here with Dr. Chad Savage.
I think Rusty's a
Oh,
little more apt, but it's still like we could still adjust that somewhat. Maybe like grimy.
grimy. The fuck?
Stinky?
No.
Stinky.
I've chosen my two names. I'm allowing you to pick between the two. You guys can pick between those two, but that's it.
This guy thinks just because he does some business, like a small amount of business, that he can speak like a man.
He's filibustering, is
Suck
what's
your own
going
dick
on.
on cam right now.
I'm simply telling you as the permanent guest of the show what I'd like my name to be. That role has some rights associated with it. So
This is a
According to
filibuster.
you, bro. According to you right now.
anyway, have I so have Austin, I used to do this thing in college where I would drink a Red Bull and then take a nap because I read somewhere like on some forum or something that if you do that, you don't have any sleep inertia and you feel like really energized after the nap.
Mhm.
So I would do that like to go study or something or go to the gym after. And then I started doing that and it gave me like sleep paralysis. Every time I would do that, I would see demons and I
Oh
wouldn't be able to
yeah,
wake myself up.
Red
yeah.
Bull. It gives you demons.
But it was a really good idea for a while
I,
until the demons started showing up.
I have sleep paralysis all the time, like regularly. Um,
Really?
yeah, it's not fun, but
I have sleep paralysis really bad too in my day.
Is that a good thing or a bad? I don't,
It gets stuck hard.
is that a horny thing that sounds like almost like an ED thing.
yeah, ED ED is just dick sleep paralysis.
Yeah, sorry, my dick just has sleep paralysis right now.
No, it's
You wouldn't
it's
know, but
going
my dick is
paralyzed
going through
and
some
it's stuck.
shit.
Yeah, my dick is seeing demons right now. Just give it some time.
It thinks your pussy is a shadow person. That's why it's not getting up. um. Uh. Okay. Should we get to the show notes? Because I feel like we have a lot on the docket today.
Oh, we do? I didn't realize.
I noticed a pretty copious amount of
I added
content.
my thing and then immediately stopped paying attention 100%.
I added quite a few.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah,
do
I'm
mine
gonna just
first.
in advance. Well, never mind.
Oh, what is it? What is
No, no, I'll get to that. Where should we start?
We don't have to get to all of this today.
Okay, yeah,
No,
true, true.
just keep
Good
a
point.
running list.
Should we start with the most? I'm gonna save. There's something on there I think is potentially lucrative for us. I'm gonna save that. Um, I could talk about Hokey Pokey Diddledy Rum by Wendell Hall, 1928.
Yeah, why don't we just get the worst out of the way before we do that?
Uh, yeah, you guys won't find this that interesting. I thought it was so fucking bizarre. There's this song I've been obsessed, this Tin Pan Alley pop song I've been obsessed with recently, Hokey Pokey Diddle Dee Rum by Clifford Hess and Wendell Hall from 1928. And Clifford Hess is kind of an interesting character in Tin Pan Alley history himself. He was Irving Berlin's secretary. And for those who don't know, Irving Berlin was one of the most prolific composers of the Tin Pan Alley era, famous for compositions like White Christmas, Alexander's Ragtime Band. Those are like a couple of his most famous. My personal favorite is called When That Midnight Choo Choo Leaves for Alabama. And interestingly, the weird thing about Irving Berlin is he couldn't actually read or write music, and he could only play piano in the key of F sharp minor. So that's mostly the black keys. So he hired this guy Clifford Hess as an assistant to um, like transcribe his compositions to other keys and add harmonies and more sophisticated flourishes and shit. But that guy Clifford Hess went on to become a songwriter in his own right, and he wrote this song with Wendell Hall, who was an early popularizer of the ukulele, and his nickname was the Redheaded Music Maker, and he was also, I think, the first person to be married over the radio. And uh, I was doing some research on this song yesterday, and I found the sheet music, and on in the sheet music. There's a verse that was not recorded, so like I had no idea about it, and it's just about kicking a dog. Like it's just incongruously in the middle of this like uh fucking corny ass Tin Pan Alley pop song is just a verse about kicking a dog, and it's like strangely brutal and like gritty compared to the rest of the lyrics too. It's like I kicked him without remorse. I kicked him without conscience.
In this song, it is
Yeah,
hokey.
yeah.
I just want to point out all that shit was boring as fuck. I did,
I was gonna say, this is when we need a soundboard.
yeah, exactly.
He gets like 45 seconds into this, and we just go.
No, no,
Boo.
no, no, no. When we do need a soundboard, but when I get 45 seconds into that, the it's the girl moaning.
I
That's
want to point out though that Irving Berlin looks like Rowan Atkinson, and this guy for sure got zero pussy.
oh no, that guy was mad
Irving Berlin
successful.
for sure did.
He
He
was probably drowning in it.
Yeah,
he got no fucking bangers, bro.
that's a false. That's he invented bangers in a way.
Yeah, yeah, dude. White
This guy
Christmas.
this guy wrote "God Bless America." That's kind of
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
yeah, he did. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's got to be the most famous. Um, Bill, you've probably come across Irving Berlin in your theater experience, right?
I mean, I learned about him. Was required to learn about him in a class. Didn't pay much attention.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was this class? Was this fucking Chad studies?
That's
Yeah, it was. I think the exact title in the course catalog was "Pussy Getting 101."
Hell yeah!
No, it was like musical theater, American musical theater or some shit. What's that
That's
one?
sick as fuck. Huh?
Gilbert and Sullivan.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro looks like Mr. Bean.
I thought you were talking about me for a second. What do I look like?
You look like you're off a bean.
Hey,
Yeah, thank you. Um, okay, well that's that for that. I just thought I
yeah,
saw that
that's
yesterday.
insane.
I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I
That is
can't even find the lyrics for this. Where did you find that?
well, you have to go on to like university libraries will have digital archives, and that's where I tend to find sheet music for this stuff. Like Internet
Oh,
Archive has them too. But the lyrics, I'm gonna transcribe them from the sheet music and put it on my Genius page in the next couple of weeks, whenever I get around to it.
I think I found it. It's on International Lyrics Playground, which this website looks like it was made in probably 1980. It says, I kicked a little dog one day. You should have heard him wail. Where did I kick him, sir? You say, oh, thereby hangs a dot dot dot. Hokey pokey diddle dee rum, oh, thereby hangs a tale. I kicked him without conscience. I kicked him without a fail. Yeah, what is the
I
point?
don't I don't know. That's the only part of the song like that. But he didn't record it. It's just on the sheet music.
Bro just hates dogs.
I think that would be a great concept that like you steadily uncover more and more of this hidden side of whatever period of history this was, turn of the century or 19 whatever the fuck's pop music, where it's like they were some cult of dog abusers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like every ragtime person is like American Psycho, where they have this one persona and then behind the scenes they're all doing
That
like
is funnier. That is funnier. Tin Pan Alley Psycho.
yeah.
I have to return some galoshes. I don't know what galoshes are. They just sound old school.
Galoshes are like boots, right?
Oh, are they? I thought maybe they were pants. Yeah, you're right. They're
Oh,
boots.
galoshes are
Okay.
boots.
They're
So
like
that,
rain.
well, that doesn't really work at all then.
It works.
Yeah.
Doesn't need. We don't need to put that much thought into it.
Yeah. Yeah. William, say something.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Oh
There
yeah,
we
keep
go.
that. Can you like clip that to your chest hair or something?
Clip it to your nipple.
Can you fuck
Yeah.
off?
You're really quiet, bro. I just want you to come in with the heat. I want the mic to pick it up.
Stop dick riding, bro.
Just, I guess, whenever you talk, hold it up to you. Hold that up to your face, stand up comedian style.
Oh yeah.
Vin-
How did you do that?
Sounds like a motor.
William, I just ate some avocado too. You'll be pleased to know. You're literally you're
You're
muted.
silent, dude. You're
Yeah.
totally silent. Oh, you must. There must be a button on the microphone that you pressed.
This fucking guy. Always coming in with the shit audio. Now he just mutes himself. Yeah, we can't hear you, bro. I know you're talking
Fucking
shit. We can't
amateur.
hear you.
Fucking rookie.
Anyway,
He's saying the funniest thing that's ever been uttered on this podcast right now, too. Lost
yeah.
like tears in rain.
What the fuck?
Wait, why were
Try
you?
try one more. Try plugging it in one more time, and then go to audio on Zoom. Like click the little arrow in the bottom left, and see which microphone is selected.
Bro, what do you think I just spent the last 5 minutes doing?
Oh, okay. I
You
don't know.
think, you think you're the only person born past 1970?
I don't know. You don't seem very tech savvy, William.
I'll suck you off violently. Don't step to me.
You promise?
I'm gonna keep going after you know what happens.
When you know it, but he keeps sucking.
That is the episode title. Happy Pride, gentlemen.
Happy Pride. It's almost over.
1928, written by Clifford Hess and Wendell Hall. When you nut, but he keeps sucking.
When you nut, but he keeps kicking the dog.
Yeah.
On Google, my recently viewed searches are Kane Brown and Irving Berlin.
Irving Berlin would beat the fuck out of
Spotify
Kane
Wrapped. Number one, Brown. Number two, Irving Brown. No such person exists.
If your playlist doesn't go from Irving Berlin to Kane Brown, I can't with you.
Yeah, my music taste is all over the place. I listen to everything from Kane Brown to Irving Berlin.
Yeah, I'm pretty eclectic.
Should we I mean, this
Watch
is
this
kind
out.
of, well, I was going to say, should we talk about, okay, I have something on the show notes that I think we could milk over successive episodes. I call it Operation DyrdekAnon. So I was thinking we could start posting on the Ridiculousness subreddit claiming to be a production intern on Ridiculousness, leaking information from behind the scenes. So like a QAnon sort of thing, right? And I've been writing like all these lies essentially about Rob Deerdeck and the cast. So I drafted our first post, and I was thinking we could all add to it and come up with stuff and do this every week. So I wrote, "Hi all, burner account for obvious reasons. I've been a production intern on Ridiculousness for the past 3 seasons. My internship period is ending soon, so considering that I have nothing left to lose, I thought I could confirm and deny some of the discussions I've seen on this subreddit, and maybe even shed light on some little known aspects of the show's production. I hope to make a few more of these posts before my internship winds down for good or before the MTV execs find out about this account, so stay tuned." And then some of these aren't funny because I want some of them to sound like halfway plausible to keep it decently believable. But so far, I have there has been a rumor going around on set that Rob will quit the show in late 2027 and is slated to host late night after. uh, there was a lot of bad blood between the MTV execs and Chanel after she decided to quit the show. My supervisor still walks around set cursing her under his breath for what she did. When the show eventually stops production, Stilo plans to focus on running his restaurant and eventually wants to become a restaurateur full time. Can't verify this, but I've heard that executive producer Jeff Tremaine regrets helping to create the show. My supervisor says he feels like he has created a beast or a golem that has transformed into something utterly beyond his comprehension. There is a certain executive producer on the show, first initial M is all I can share, who is truly one of the most heinous people I have ever worked with. She did really horrible things to my sister. Hollywood Center Studios had a sewage leak that production refused to fix for months on end. Rob and the other hosts wore face masks whenever they were on set, except for when the cameras were rolling, of course. But the crew was prohibited from doing the same for some reason. If you pay attention to certain episodes throughout season 42, I'm pretty sure you can see Rob wince and gag from the smell when he thinks the cameras are off him. We're producing hundreds of episodes per season, and the MTV execs are kicking into high gear to get that number even higher. They've already started relying on AI to help produce the show at a faster rate before Rob eventually retires. Most of Stilo's lines come from ChatGPT now, to the point where I'm not even sure you can consider that man a human being anymore. Last year, 10 of the show's creative consultants unionized and attempted to negotiate a better contract with no response from Super Jacket, which is the production company behind the show. And this is that's actually true. They even showed up at they even showed up at Dyrdek Machine headquarters, still with no response. The situation was getting really heated for a while. Union members would show up to set singing "Which Side Are You On?" And I've heard that some of the producers compare the whole thing to the Battle of Blair Mountain and various union struggles from 1921. This,
Okay, you've given yourself away there.
Okay, we'll save that one for a future post then. Despite the warning at the beginning of each episode, viewers submit their own videos all the time. The writers actually watch most of them during their downtime. Sometimes I get to take a peek when I'm refilling the water cooler or something, and these people do really horrible things to themselves in an effort to get Rob's attention. Sometimes it's like watching a snuff movie. Speaking of downtime, the writers have plenty of it. Sometimes I'll go to the writers' room and find them sitting around hitting a dab pen and drawing pictures of cubes on the whiteboard. Chanel always played dumb when the cameras were rolling, but behind the scenes, she was truly one of the smartest, most incisive people I've ever met. I can't even begin to comprehend some of the books she would read between takes. Truly a beautiful mind. As you all probably know, Rob is a major health nut. Once again, I can't confirm this, but I've heard from some of the higher ups that he consults with expensive doctors and scientists to figure out how he can live forever. If you're wondering how the show can produce so many episodes and stay marathoning on MTV, all I can say is that it looks like a sweatshop behind the scenes some days. One day, all this abuse will come to light. Consider this the calm before the storm. The wardrobe department prints shirts for Stilo on demand. He usually requests designs featuring drawings of Jesus with varying skin tones. Another one I can't verify, but I've been told that when the show started, Rob's goal was to eventually rule the network, and he went around calling himself the Shadow King of MTV.
Dude, that's got to be the episode title. Rob Dyrdek, the Shadow King.
Shadow King of MTV.
Bro, the tone changes drastically from the beginning of the post to the end. The beginning of the post is like, "Hey guys, just checking in. I'm doing an internship. Hope they don't figure me." Like atrocities against humanity.
Well, I'm only gonna do like.
That Austin, you've done it again.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Well, dude, I want everyone. I was thinking we could all brainstorm stuff, and we're not gonna put them all into the first post, but like it's gonna be used over time, and I would think like gradually become crazier and crazier.
Yeah. Start with just getting your foot in the door with believability.
Yeah.
I think Redditors are foolish enough.
Yeah, the r/ridiculousness, the people who post on there can't be the brightest brightest bulbs on the Hanukkah tree. So
All 1.6K of them.
I've already told this joke off mic to I think just Austin, but fuck this Jewish guy once, and he was only supposed to have enough cum to last one day, but he lasted for 8 days, just coming and coming. I don't know if that was how I told it originally, but you get it.
8 crazy nuts.
Anyways,
speaking of nuts, I'm about to take a piss over here.
Okay.
But yeah, if anyone comes up with anything like that for DyrdekAnon, just I'll drop it in the doc. I'll share it with you.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, we'll have to do some brainstorming. That's a great idea.
Are we all on the sync tube?
Yes, sir.
I am not, but you go ahead, start without me. I'll be on there in a second. I'm just gonna get
It's 35 minutes long. We're chilling.
I'm gonna get
fuck.
this
Doing that
doc
skip ahead thing.
shared with y'all.
And just so we all know, it's ridiculousnessly scary moments.
Scary moments. What if it's like werewolves and vampires and shit?
That would be scary, but I'll protect you, Austin.
You think that stuff is scary? I'm not scared of that.
You're lying. If you saw one in real life, you'd fucking cry.
Nuh-uh.
That would be very funny.
Shit your
Still
pants.
dressed like a fucking idiot, as always. He's got stiff competition dressing like an idiot. His co-host, this woman, she's dressed like a fucking imbecile as well. Look at that shit. It's fucking dumb as shit.
I think she looks pretty cool.
I'll slap you.
On this ridiculousness subreddit, they say that Chanel left to make her own show. Were you guys aware of this?
I just became privy to that actually. It's a reality show apparently, yeah.
It got canceled after one season.
Oh shit! I bet she's regretting her fucking decision.
Yeah, that was a misstep for sure.
That's what this guy's saying. Why? That's so funny. To be so bold as to think that the reason people are tuning in is because of you.
I know, right? Because when she literally just functions as the show's laugh track.
Yeah.
Can you guys see me by the candlelight of my bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look kind of spooky right now.
Well, it's ridiculously scary.
You look like you're about to share a fucking amazing campfire story.
You look like you're about to summon a demon.
The Shadow King of MTV.
If you say Rob Dyrdek in the mirror 3 times, he shows up.
That's it for your life. I'm gonna make a fucking Reddit account now so I can get that posted soon.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking this could be a weekly.
Have a Reddit account.
Well, I do, but I got to make a burner. I guess if I called it DyrdekAnon, would that be too?
Yeah, I would do something innocuous.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. DyrdekAnon.
The clip?
Yeah, that's so good.
Were you guys reacting to the clip?
I was just thinking about Rob Dyrdek as QAnon again.
Yeah, me too. Well, I was thinking about him with an ankle bracelet because that's what QAnon said. Like Hillary had an ankle bracelet or something.
Oh, really? What even are what is like the QAnon theory or like posts or what is the story there? Like, what do those people believe?
Well, oh, you don't know? So it was a
I think
4chan poster. It was a 4chan poster who, well, I don't know if he's still around. I don't know, but it was a 4chan poster who called himself Q and claimed to be an insider of the Trump administration, and he was like leaking things that would happen, like Hillary Clinton will be arrested on X date and riots will break out in the street. And I guess some of his predictions came true, which is maybe how he garnered a following. But yeah, I always thought it was a psyop of some sort. I think tomorrow's going to be an Adderall day.
Oh, I'm jealous, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
St. Louis men every day.
Tomorrow's gonna be an Adderall day.
Okay, Steelo's got a foot cast on.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Dude, it's hiding his ankle bracelet. He's going to be arrested on September 13th. Riots are going to break out in the streets.
So then if Steelo is Hillary Clinton and Rob is Donald Trump, if we're drawing parallels to QAnon, then who is Chanel?
Hillary,
Mitch
I guess.
McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
Mr. McConnell.
Oh, I'm done with my job.
Hell yeah.
When do you move again?
Sunday. Tomorrow.
Oh, coming up.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you packed up? Are you at home right now?
We're packing.
I see a lot of stuff that's not packed. You have a long day ahead of you, I assume.
Hey, Austin, how about you mind your own fucking business?
Oh, bro.
Yeah, how are you gonna pack your comically oversized teacup?
It's a fucking bowl. Chill out.
You're gonna strap it to the roof of your car.
It's gonna catch the rain, and I'm gonna put a giant tea bag in the rain.
So you have something lined up in Washington, right? No.
I'm looking, but nothing yet.
What do you need a job for, dude? You got this.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true. If I get a job, it's just gonna make me less funny on the show.
I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I can't riff now.
If you check your phone, you'll find that you've been challenged to a 10-minute chess game.
Bro, I'm not playing chess right now. I don't even see that. Where did you on chess.com?
Yeah.
I think I deleted that app because it was bumming me out too much because I suck at chess.
I feel that. I mean, not the chess aspect, but quickly giving something up because your ineptitude at it is too soul crushing.
I was playing Balatro and may play Balatro again. Are we aware of Balatro around here?
So we Switch game that you like for some reason.
We Switch. Fuck off. It doesn't matter the platform, bro. It's a card game and it's got a whole lot of upgrades and special tricks and it's fun for me. And I was playing it a lot, but it's like very, very addicting. Like they have these cute little animations and sounds and things that really make you want to keep playing. And so then I played a whole bunch, made a lot of progress, got frustrated at one point and was like, I can't have this on my phone, and then deleted the app. And when I delete the app, I lose my progress, and I don't really want to do all that shit over again. So it's gonna be a while till I play it again. Everybody happy with me having shared all that?
Yeah, I know what you mean. They make video games way too addictive. That's why I cannot play them, even though I really like them. Because I just like if I were to have like the newest FIFA or something, I would probably lose my job within 2 weeks.
I must be immune to the addiction or something, because I just get any video game I play without fail, I get bored after 5 minutes and just walk away.
For the most
Oh.
part, I think that's probably true, Austin. But I think once you get your hands on It's dropping soon. Tin Pan Alley Pop Simulator.
Oh fuck.
You're gonna
I'm
be
never leaving my apartment.
yeah.
Yeah, the part where you kick a dog is so realistic.
Dog kick minigame.
Someone should make that on one of those VR headsets, a game where you just kick a dog.
Jesus Christ.
Uh, yeah, I thought you meant originally when you said that you don't have an addictive personality, which I was gonna vehemently. But you're right, you don't really have video game addiction. Your addiction just manifests in different ways, like fucking garbage music,
It's a
Adderall, and what else.
it's a penchant for penchants. It's not addiction, dude.
Austin says that sentence while begging for money so he can buy more fentanyl.
William, that pillow looks really comfy. Is that like a silk pillowcase you got there?
I don't need fentanyl. I don't need fentanyl. All I need is Hokey Pokey Diddle Dee Rum by Wendell Hall 1928 to send me on an insane fucking trip. What is going on with their outfits here? What is this?
They color coordinated pink. Seems like Barbie was a big thing at the time.
Oh, I bet you're right. I bet it was around the time the Barbie movie came out and they thought they were being cheeky.
Yeah.
William, have you seen a kangaroo in real life?
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of lit.
Mm-hmm. It
They're
What
is.
else?
they're gross.
What?
Why?
Have you
What
seen
kind of freak is
have you
that?
seen like pictures of particularly jacked kangaroos? It's disgusting.
Just how muscular they are?
Yeah, they're veiny. They're literally veiny. It's gross.
Yeah, they get
Okay.
really.
I don't understand this bit, Austin. Are you like
No, it's not a bit.
you're calling them gross as a way of like like exaggerating just how cool they are and good it is that they're muscular?
I see what's going on here. I upset your national pride.
What other weird animals have you seen in Australia?
Wombat, echidna,
What about koalas?
sugar glider, koala. Yeah, but in the zoo.
Sugar glider. I've now that's interesting because I've never heard of sugar gliders existing in the wild. I only know of them as those animals that people used to sell in kiosks at the mall.
Yeah, yeah.
And you all
Wait,
people in middle school always wanted one. Yeah.
Why did
you
they
heard it
sell?
here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. St. Louis men be abusing animals, kicking dogs, capturing sugar gliders, the works.
Listen, man, there ain't shit else to do here.
Except uppers, right?
Well, what are you gonna do after you take the uppers? What do you think you're gonna do?
You're gonna go to the
That's
mall,
why.
get a sugar
That's why
glider,
he's watching
the
all
shit
these
out of it.
birds. He's gonna capture them and sell them to tweens. Now the sugar glider was cool as shit, bro.
Oh, so they did that uh, in your childhood uh, hometown too.
What?
Sell sugar gliders at the mall.
No, I saw one in the wild in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Not some weird fucking fried ravioli fucking bread co ass bitch. Oh, let's go on a float trip. Go fuck yourself.
Don't. Now you're going too far. Now you're going way too fucking far. Oh
Fuck
man,
you, dude. A float trip is fun as hell. I will
it's
not
so
stand
fun.
by it.
It's so fun. And mine is in 3 weeks, and you're jealous as shit.
Oh, I'm so jealous, dude.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and
except when Austin goes on a float trip, he calls it a float trip. All the other guys going on it call it a blow trip because Austin's gonna be there.
You ever gently floated down a body of water while getting piss drunk? There's nothing more fun.
It sounds like a beautiful recipe for how to drown really fast.
Look,
damn,
the rest is just part of the appeal.
should I drink on the trip this year? I was gonna go. I was sober last year. I was gonna be sober again this year, but
Bro, the whole point of the float trip is to get piss drunk with your boys and then just float down the river.
Getting rat assed.
I've been cutting for this trip, so
And just drink vodka, bro.
getting bloated defeat the purpose. And by the way, this past week, the cut has really fucking paid off, and I look fucking good right now.
Let's see.
Okay,
Strip.
I did eat today, so it's not gonna be as good as when I first woke up. Just a
All
second.
right, that's an
You-
eating disorder. You have body dysmorphia, bro. One meal and you don't like how you look. That is a mental illness. Austin, what you got to do on the float trip, mix up some liquid IV and put vodka in it. I feel like that actually be pretty good.
The lighting bit. Hold on.
Hangover who?
Can you all see?
You're
You're
starting
not
with the
in camera.
underboob.
Yeah, bro, you look good, but you can have a cheat day. You don't have to. You're not fucking going on a bodybuilding competition.
You're just living your best life, bro. Fun fetties. You heard?
Yeah. You guys getting
Holy
hungry?
fuck!
I'm getting kind of hungry over here.
Why are you saying holy fuck, Austin?
Dude, if you knew, hold on a second. Let me get dressed. Just a second.
It is a little alarming how quickly you went from actually obese to like kind of gaunt now.
Well, yeah, it's interesting because this was my first time doing a bulk cut thing. Oh shit! Speaking of which, before I continue this line of thought, William,
Yeah.
last episode you made a joke. I mentioned something about bulking, and you said Chanel West Coast is making my dick bulk, and I thought of something. I thought of something you could say to a girl. You could say, "You're making my dick bulk," and then cut because it's so depressed that it can't get inside you, and
Oh,
it's doing that at regular intervals. It's bulking and cutting it.
I'm getting hard and then self-harming on my dick because of how attracted I am to you and how unattainable a beauty you are. Yeah, I
Yes.
can see that. I have a pickup line concept as well. It's call me inspiration because I came to you in a dream last night.
Nice. That's good.
All
But
time. Chanel's making my dick bulk.
Wait, what did you say makes your dick bulk?
Yeah, that's what you said. You said Chanel is making my
Oh,
dick.
oh.
I didn't fully appreciate how flawless the execution was on that. I didn't give it enough credit in the moment.
I thought you were saying something else, and for a moment I thought you had said MILFs, and then that made me think Mina MILFs, and I gotta look that up. I'm looking up right now a Rob 49 song. Do we all know Rob 49?
No.
yeah, he isn't that I'm Blue?
No,
Abadi.
it's not.
Oh no, I'm thinking Eiffel 49 or something.
Austin, you definitely don't know who it is. You
Eiffel
didn't
65.
you didn't know They Not Like Us. There's no way you know this.
Yeah,
You,
it's
you've
true.
been checked out for too long. You've been inside the Tin Pan Alley rabbit hole for too long.
I'm so checked out. I went to see Modest Mouse a couple days ago with I guess I'm not gonna say his name on the podcast, but you probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like Modest Mouse. I think they're a good band and all, but yeah, I'm so checked out from pre or from post World War II, anything post World War II that I was getting bored like 3 songs in.
Damn, dude. We got to pull you out of your rabbit hole. You've gone too far.
What
You're
the
gonna
fuck is going on the show? Are
you're
you
gonna
guys seeing
enter
this
some
shit?
kind of ragtime psychosis fugue.
You guys see this fucking shit going on the show right now?
You're gonna go so far down the rabbit hole. You're gonna just start speaking in ragtime, incomprehensible.
You guys
Rag.
see the animal that's on the show right now?
I do. This is actually pretty interesting. What is that thing? Is that a
Oh, that's a porcupine, no?
But
Is
why
it
are they
really?
petting it? It can't be. They're petting it.
Is it a hedgehog?
Oh, maybe.
If so, Sonic the Hedgehog is like the most attractive hedgehog ever.
Is that what hedgehogs?
Yeah, that thing's disgusting.
I think it's
It's
kind of.
is that Brother
It
Nature?
has a certain cuteness to it.
No, it's not a hedgehog. What is that?
For the listener, there's some sort of I'm gonna assume it's a marsupial, and it's on the ridiculousness couch, and they're all petting it and fawning over it.
It's a porcupine.
Like a minute
Why is this
left
on
in this
scary moments?
Oh, I don't like this.
critter phobia.
Oh,
Oh gosh. That actually scared me.
You actually do like that because you like birds.
I know. I was scared it was going to be a bug, but then it was a bird. So I was happy about that.
Bug versus
Bro,
bird.
he watches Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds and he's like, I don't understand. This isn't scary at all.
He literally suggested that movie to me, and I said no because I don't want to see birds hurting people. It would stress me out too much. So we watched Psycho instead.
You watched what instead?
Psycho, another.
Okay. Oh, is Psycho another Alfred Hitchcock movie, bro? Tell me more. Fuck off.
and then at the end when it's revealed that Norman Bates was a cross dresser or something, he's like, oh, okay, this I can get behind.
Now you're speaking my language. Yeah, Austin, you thought you're
Watch Rebecca. That's a really good Hitchcock.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll add it to the list. It's Hitchcock Summer for those that don't know.
I'm loading up a Rob 49 song, which I think proves that the entire genre of hip hop has nothing left to say. Do you guys have the sync open?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Just listen to the lyrics.
WTHLE. What does that mean? What
Are you
the
listening to the
hell?
song?
I am now, yeah. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, okay. He has some very attractive women in this music video. Wow, this guy's really trying to make what the hell a thing.
He is, and towards the end, you'll see what I'm talking about. He the already very weak lyricism breaks down into just a childish garble. Honestly, we can skip a lot of this.
Diamonds on spaghetti.
Listen to this.
What?
Like a philosophically bankrupt genre.
Dude, how could you say that? How could you say that or recognize that, I guess, and not immediately retreat to the world of pre-war blues, country, traditional jazz, Tin Pan Alley pop, ragtime?
While you were saying that, I was navigating to rule34.com.
Those women in that video were really really gorgeous though.
I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Bro, what are you doing? Why are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
What, picking my nose and eating it?
Yes, dude.
Dude, what the fuck?
That's so gross. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the hell?
What the
What the hell?
You guys are haters. Oh, are you aware of the baseball player who's called Big Dumper?
Yeah, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, they call him Big Dumper. How'd you know about that?
I guess used to work with a baseball guy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good at baseball.
He's about to break some sort of record now.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know.
Or he's got no, maybe not that, but just that he's got like a huge amount of home runs this season, like 60 something.
Maybe. Yeah, it might be like most home runs in the first half for a catcher or something. Actually, he will be your home team when you move to Washington. He's played for the Seattle Mariners.
I got a pretty slick SF Giants jacket. Well, I went to an SF Giants game recently. It was boring as shit.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I mean, it was, like the Mariners were just up 3 points, and then in one at bat, the Giants got 2 home runs, and so it was like, oh, they might pull it off, and they just stayed. Well, eventually the Mariners got another one, so it was 4-2, and it was 4-2 in the fucking ninth inning, and they got one guy on base, so it was like, oh, geez, are they gonna pull off a miracle? And then in a single at bat, the other team turned 2 and ended the game, and everyone was just walking out of the theater or whatever it's called.
The theater. Holy shit.
Fuck you.
You're such a theater kid. They all walked out of the theater.
It is a theater of sorts if you expand your mind enough to realize, whoa, this is a cow.
We're all in a theater of sorts, aren't we?
This is a cow, guys.
Yeah,
no, it's
dude.
dope.
It's like when you think about it, like all the world's a stage. Can I share my screen real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the first Reddit post. I'm gonna share, and we can decide which ones will go in that first post. Okay,
Okay.
you can see this, right?
I gotta close my own Chromie.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Austin, you are a machine.
You're our
Um,
fearless leader.
For real. Mein Führer.
I'm the Shadow King of
Nah, bro,
ridiculousness.
that's Rob Deerdeck.
So I guess we want to start with some of the more believable ones, just to like rope people in, right? So
Yeah, Stilo Brim focusing on his restaurant comes to mind.
for sure. What about Rob hosting late night? Is that a little too
That
outlandish?
is not believable at all. Maybe if you were to rephrase it to Rob is going to like try to do that, like he's gonna make a run at being considered for that. I can believe him thinking that he can do it, but then
Okay.
have it lined up like pre-decided. Absolutely no universe in which that
Okay.
would.
So how about I can't confirm this, but there's been a rumor going around set that Rob will quit the show in late 2027 and will audition to host a late
To
night talk show.
pursue a position hosting. Yeah.
Okay,
He's
okay,
trying to
yeah.
be the next Jon Stewart. He's trying to host the Daily Show.
We'll quit the show in late 2027 to pursue a late night talk
This
show
next
career.
segment is called Crazy Conservatives.
How about like the bad blood between MTV execs and Chanel?
What is it because of again?
Because Chanel left the show,
Oh,
and my supervisor still walks around set cursing her under his breath
well,
for what she did.
maybe not walking around set cursing under his breath. That feels fictional, but maybe like just openly to other people. I don't know. When she comes up in conversation, only refers to her as quote that bitch. I don't know, something like that. Because I can imagine somebody holding a grudge in a very pronounced way, but walking around cursing somebody under your breath is something that like a fantasy villain does.
The image. The- okay.
My supervisor, no, my supervisor has like a mannequin to resemble Chanel in one of the break rooms, and he's been steadily like I don't know destroying
they burned her in effigy.
something. Burn her indoors. Maybe like a pinata. My supervisor at his birthday.
That's less believable than
Pinata.
cursing her under his breath.
Maybe
Like,
maybe have it be like he didn't confirm that the pinata was supposed to look like Chanel West Coast, but it was obvious to everyone that that's why he had put the like colorful wig on it and
that is
fake
pretty.
blue.
That is pretty funny. Okay, wait. There was a lot of bad blood between the MTV execs and Chanel after she decided to quit the show. Um, my supervisor brought in a pinata. Brought in a pinata one day. I know there's supposed to be a accent above that N, but I'm just trying to crank this out. Um, my supervisor brought in a pinata one day that I think was made to look like her, although he denied it. Absolute psycho shit. Okay, okay, that's good. I like that. Lolo is a bit of an outcast behind the scenes. A lot of the crew resents her for replacing Chanel. I think that's believable, right?
Yes, that's probably true. Well, no, I think the Chanel thing is mostly just on Chanel.
I'll say if Jeff Tremaine feels he's created a golem, I'm gonna save that for a later post, maybe.
That's got to be later.
Uh, what about the sewage leak?
Hmm. I think if you're trying to like creep up on them, maybe lure a few in with like
Yeah, yeah.
cool stuff. That's something you can save for a little later. Though I
Chat
do
G-
think it's very well placed on the line between fantastical and believable.
Chat GPT. Also, I think that's kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, it's a little closer to believable.
What about viewers submitting their own videos? I feel like that's not too outlandish. There's that last
Yeah,
line, like it feels like watching a snuff movie, but
the snuff movie thing takes it quite far, but the rest of it is pretty believable. I can't lie.
I want to leave in the snuff movie thing though.
Well, we got to give them the appetizers first. That can be an entree. That's an entree sized imposition on their credulity.
I'll save Chanel's reading habits. Um,
You're gonna lose everyone with that one. Oh, bro.
for our Christmas bonus last year, we all got swag bags and a box of Rob's Mind Right superfood bars.
Yes, yes, that is excellent.
Oh, speaking of which, we need to do a podcast mukbang of Rob Dyrdek's superfood bar sometime.
Oh Christ! I mean, is it vegan?
Uh, Wait, I didn't know he had one. What is this?
He has a brand called Mind Right, and he makes nootropics too.
No fucking way. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
I'm looking up if it's vegansters.
It's so funny how this has become the play for literally everyone. Even if you're the host of the fucking MTV video show, you have to have a supplement brand now.
yeah, it's weird. I wonder how that happened.
They look kind of good, TBH, though.
I thought so too.
Damn, he's got chocolate sea salt bars. That sounds good. Peanut butter cup, yummy, yummy. You get
On the
36 bars. Hang on, hang on. You get 36 bars for $90. Miss me with that shit every day of the week.
It's a bowl, bro.
What the fuck? The smallest, the least you can spend on MindRight or getmindright.com is $30 for, they don't say how many bars. Let's see how many it is if I click on it. How many are in there?
They have their list of top achievers that use the bar, and Rob is listed as one of them.
That's fucking hilarious. That
He's a
is North Korea shit.
he's a high achiever.
How many bars are in the $30 box, bro? I really would like to know.
Should I close on the one that
12.
says are they vegan?
They are.
Oh, nice.
Well, low key, I might do this. Yeah, we should do a mucker.
Okay. I'll send everyone boxes when I get paid next, maybe.
Damn, okay, daddy.
I'm
What were you saying?
pimping my pimping my girls out. Um should I close it on where is it? Where is it? If you're wondering how the show can produce so many episodes and stay marathoning on MTV, all I can say is that it looks like a sweatshop behind the scenes some days. One day all the abuse will come to light. Consider this the calm before the storm. Or
Hmm.
is that too much?
Yeah, I'd say that's toward the end.
Hmm.
Not towards the end, but yeah, maybe definitely for a later post.
Maybe that's a phase 2 one.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you could do that earlier and then maybe tease it out as you progress. Like
Right. That's what I was.
there's
I
people
think
doing there's PAs doing Adderall behind the scenes. Rob's doing a bump of Coke before he comes out for every show.
There's PAs doing Adderall, and some of them aren't even from St. Louis.
Yeah.
um. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, I figure that would hook people in, right?
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I don't know. It
Do
might
you
be
think they
better.
should?
I think you can like you can feed people some relatively weak stuff to test the waters, but you can't take it back once you've like pushed the boundaries of gullibility.
Right.
You should see how the ridiculousness Reddit reacts to this first batch before stretching their pussies out, so to speak.
I don't want to I don't want to blow our loads too soon. So this last one, do you think it's too risky? Because if so, I can get rid of it.
The last one.
Maybe take the stuff out about the abuse. Maybe just say it looks like a sweatshop, and then maybe add like one more little descriptor in there. But I think
At
the
the how about look, check this out. I'll end it at it looks like a sweatshop behind the scenes, and then I'll just say at the end of the post, consider this the calm before the storm. Or
Okay.
that's a little too, maybe that's a little too heavy.
I would save that for toward the end.
Okay. So I'll that's
Got
so
stuff I think you can do toward the beginning if you wanted to.
okay. So far we have hi all burner account for obvious reasons. I've been a production intern on Ridiculousness for the past 3 seasons. My internship period is ending soon, so considering that I have nothing left to lose. Gotta fix that typo. Nothing left to lose. I thought I could confirm and deny some of the discussions I've seen on this subreddit, maybe even shed light on some little known aspects of the show's production. I hope to make a few more of these posts before my internship winds down for good or before the MTV execs find out about this account, so stay tuned. And we've got Stilo wanted to be a restaurateur, Rob
Mhm.
quitting to pursue late night. Late
Mhm.
2027, should I do a later date or do you think that's fine?
No, that's good. I think that's
Okay.
good.
Bad blood between MTV execs and Chanel Pinata. Uh, Lolo, Outcast,
Yeah.
Christmas bonus, and then if you're wondering how the show can produce so many episodes and stay marathoning, all I can say is that it looks like a sweatshop behind the scenes most days or some days.
Yeah, that's believable to be honest.
All right, I'm gonna fucking post it then.
I got a good idea. For one of the posts, you could say like you could make something up about how they're able to get guests or something. You could say like they're since the show hasn't been doing well since Chanel left or something, Rob has been forced to like bribe guests to come on the show with money in the order of like
And
six something like
mind
Six
right bars.
figures.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Rob is like deeply in debt from the money that he's had to fork over just to keep the show alive.
I'll
that's
jot that down.
also while we've been talking, I was on rateyourmusic.com and Chanel West Coast's 2020 album America's Sweetheart has a 1.5 average rating from 4 reviewers. You'll be interested to know
1.5 out of 2.
out of 5.
Well, well, some people just doesn't matter, you know. Some people, yeah.
Her first album, Rise of an Empire, had 161 ratings, and it
Was
was
that rap though?
1.96. Yeah, it was a 2014 rap album called Rise of an Empire.
So her high point ratings wise was 1.96 out of 5.
Yeah. Oh, that was produced by Young Money Records. That's kind of funny that she was on there.
You remember when we were watching the Charlemagne the God episode and he like challenged her fucking whatever? Like,
Her hip hop credentials, yeah.
yeah, and she like went off on him.
How
Can you
does
imagine?
this look?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, the title of the post. I worked as a production intern on the show for the past 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
All right,
You
I'm
should
gonna.
do it. You should do an AMA.
I thought about that, but I almost feel like it would be more effective to not respond to anything anyone says.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
You don't want to make too much of a splash. You just want to dispense the truth.
Maybe that'll be the grand finale can be a live AMA.
Yeah. I'll say. Should I tease that? I could be like, I'll do an AMA at some point.
Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine Chanel and Nicki Minaj or Lil Wayne crossing paths in the hallways? At
Oh, Austin,
Yeah.
possible DyrdekAnon point for later. Chanel was an attendee at the Freak Offs.
Oh, fuck.
Adding that to the doc right now.
She makes Diddy look like a schoolgirl.
All right, I'm gonna post this shit.
World is about to change. You about to shock the world with this one.
All right, if y'all have Reddit accounts, go hit that with an upvote.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Well done, Austin. Making us proud once again.
Yep.
Add whenever you think of something, just go in that doc and go wild.
This is the start of something big.
Yeah, I feel like this could be a funny weekly segment.
This is the start of something big, is what I said when it started to get hard.
What is a superfood? Like that seems like one of those nonsense buzzwords.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
there's no like criteria. I think it's kind of arbitrary. Just like food that's good for you.
Yeah. All right. What kind of mind right bars are we gonna muck on, boys?
Oh, are there multiple flavors?
Yeah, bro. For the $30 pack, they got chocolate sea salt, peanut butter cup, toasted coconut, and blueberry almond.
Toasted coconut looks good.
I thought blueberry almond sounded good, but yeah, those all sound pretty bomb.
I would be down to, if we all wait, 30 times 4 is 120 divided by 3 is 40. If you guys were to send me $40 each, I could just order a box of each and then ship, what's it called? You know, like keep at least one of each for myself and then give you all at least one of each.
Yeah, I can do that.
We should just order them separately so they all come to our respective addresses.
But then we're not all gonna get all four.
No. No, I think we all get let's all of us get different flavors and just buy our
But then we
own.
can't compare our opinions.
Yeah, we can't do that.
We should all experience the same thing and then give our conflicting opinions on it.
We all need to either get one flavor or do what Bill said and yeah.
Okay, I'm down for whatever. If you're if you guys really want to drop like how much is that to get all four flavors?
It's an investment, dude.
We would each pay $40. Right?
If we actually get all four, we need to actually like make it like a YouTube video, like an actual like YouTube review to justify the fucking investment.
I could cut it as a clip, like a longer clip or something. I don't know. Or a separate video, sure.
I bet you it would actually get clicks if we did like Mind Right product review or something.
No, something more incendiary than that is Rob Dyrdek poisoning the public.
How much did you say each box is?
30.
30. Okay. So yeah, I mean, even if we each got our own single box, that'd be 30.
It's only $10 more each for us to
Right.
have one person get all four and ship them around.
Yeah, I'll send you $40 if you just tell us when you do it. Are you want to order them today?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let us know when you've done it. I'll send you $40.
Oh, and I'll get free shipping if it's some amount of whatever.
Wait, where are you seeing the $40 one?
$30. I'm saying it's $40 if one of us, me, orders all four flavors, and then each of us pays for a third of the cost of that.
How is that $10 more?
Oh, but we can't even because peanut butter cup is sold out. So
Shit.
that's kind of a break financially.
Well,
they don't have like a
that was probably gonna be the best one. Wait, what?
They don't have like a variety pack or something?
They do not seem to.
Oh, half of these are not available on Amazon. There's only three
assorted 30-day bar bundle. It would be the same amount as if we were to buy 3 separate boxes, and it appears to have. Oh wait, no, it's only the 3 flavors. It's just missing the coconut. So it's a question of whether we want to be missing the coconut or the peanut butter cup.
Rob is a shitty businessman, dude. I would rather miss the peanut butter cup.
Okay, then that's what we're doing.
You're making the order. I'll Venmo you right now, William. If you're doing it.
I am.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Christ. Well,
we don't have to figure this out now. If you got shit to do, Bill, we can.
No, it's just that I've ordered it to the wrong location.
So what? The guy moving in after you is gonna find Mind Right bars at his doorstep.
No, it's to a previous apartment even.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit, yeah. Should you even be ordering this since you're moving like literally
Just
tomorrow?
order it to where I'm moving to, bro. That is
Oh,
if they're gonna allow me to cancel this order. It doesn't seem to be an easy option to find.
Oh shit.
they'll probably send you like a confirmation email or something and you can go in and cancel it from there.
You better hope
Yes.
fucking Deer Deck Machine has a good customer service
Something tells me they don't.
department. Yeah.
Yeah, my money would be on no.
This next one's called You're Not Getting Your Money Back.
Bro, they have it says need help, contact us. It's a hyperlinked phrase, contact us. You click it, nothing happens.
Rob Dyrdek, get your shit together, man. I thought you were some kind of entrepreneur, high achiever.
I don't think it's a matter of him failing to do this. I think he just is not invested in people being able to like take
He's
back
just a
and spend money with him.
He's just a grifter.
Well, I've submitted an email request for help. There does not seem to be a phone number associated with this company, though.
Holy fuck, dude.
You ain't getting your money back, bro. That money's gone. That money is funding the next episode of Ridiculousness.
Thankfully, I'm using Shop Pay, so I only wasted $23 so far.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
Although
why? How?
I did make $20 off Boston. I just did it on.
Can you send me that back, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you just ordered one box so far.
No, I ordered the $90 box, but on a payment plan.
$90.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
It's $90 for the three of us.
the total.
I'll just pay for it, bro. I got it. It's an investment in the show. I'm the money guy here anyway.
What does this mean?
Wait, I see what's going on here. He's vying for the alpha dog position on the show's dominance hierarchy. Because, first I offered and I was kind of the daddy. And then Bill took a more, egalitarian, we're a polycule sort of approach. But now Rusty over here, he's trying to be
Rusty.
Because this guy doesn't know how to fucking order on an e-commerce website, apparently. Like how did you fuck this up?
He was busy picking his nose and eating it. Oh shit. He
Oh,
hung up. He rage quit. That's
no,
okay.
I'm not gonna let him fucking put protein bars on a payment plan, dude.
Wait, is that what he was doing? Is that what he
He
did?
said he put it on a payment plan. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh,
allow
fuck
it.
that. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm not doing a fucking payment plan.
Should I just Venmo him $90 since he already put the order in, or should I just wait till the order cancels and then just order it myself?
I think that's something you should ask him.
The only thing is, I don't want to have to deal with shipping it out to you guys. Even though it would be actually easy, you could just come to St. Louis and pick them up from me, and then we just have to ship it once.
Oh yeah, I would do that.
Actually, that probably makes more sense. Why don't we just do that?
Okay, sure.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to text one.
All right. I'm gonna stop the recording.
All right.